Foul demon, face the vengeance of the Moon Knight.
Oh man. Okay, let's talk about this book that is so infuriating, so just unbelievably annoying that I'm tired. I'm so tired of this book and everything it's doing. We are talking Avengers 35. I have not really liked this run of Avengers. I don't think it's good in the slightest. I also a huge fan of Moon Knight. If you guys don't know that from watching any of these videos, Moon Knight is my favorite character in comic books, and maybe of all time. So you got someone like Jason Aaron taking on Moon Knight, doing something new with him, making him a villain. I'm less than interested. I was curious at first, now I'm not interested at all. This issue was not fun or interesting to read. For starters, we open up with something he teased. I think he teased this in like the beginning of his run, and that is like the Avengers of 1 billion BC. Ugh, it's really annoying. And who's one of the villains of the Avengers 1 million BC? Oh, of course, it's the first Moon Knight, because Moon Knight's always been a villain. He's never been an avatar to do something good, or to take down crime. He's always been the villain or the vigilante that's this dangerous wild card. He's never done anything positive before. So of course the first one's going to be a villain working for the moon god. And it's like, we need the moon for everything. I know we do, but Khonshu sucks. He's kind of a dick. I don't think you should make him the villain. Khonshu, okay, this is a very important thing I want to talk about. Khonshu works best when he is not the main villain. When he is the guy telling you how to fight the other villain, or how to take down the criminal, or do any of that. Khonshu should never be the main villain of any story. Unless it's like some internal struggle between Mark and his sanity, that's when Khonshu should be the bad guy. That's where he works best. Khonshu being the main villain of this entire arc, I hate, because it doesn't work for that character or anything we've seen from him before. So we cut to the present day, and Khonshu's like, I need more power, I gotta get more power to be the next big thing. And when you have to get more power from outside sources to be the biggest villain of all time, you're already not the biggest villain of all time. It's kind of different with Thanos and the Infinity Gems, because at least that, you're like, oh, he's got the gauntlet already, he just needs the gems. But if you're like actively seeking out the Black Panther, whatever the hell, the herbs or something, the Iron Fist, the Spirit of Vengeance, the Eye of Agamotto, and Mjolnir, when you are actively seeking those out because you need them to be powerful, you're already not powerful in that regard. So I don't like that. The Khonshu I know wouldn't do this. He wouldn't become this guy to make an Age of Khonshu, to make New York this Egyptian-like place. He wouldn't. Why would he? So the most powerful weapon in the world, we realize, is Starbrand, the kid from an arc I never read and I don't plan on reading because I don't want to go back and read any of this run because it's just that bad. And we realize there's a moon train coming through that might be hit up by some people, we don't know. But we also realize that Khonshu did send Mark on another path, something he needs to do to be back. I don't know, it's just a bunch of vague bullshit, and it's really annoying. Then we cut to the train, the moon train. Can't just be a train, it's the moon train. And Captain America and Blade are working to stop it. I always forget Blade's technically an Avenger now, because I just never see him as the Avenger type, but he's technically an Avenger, and She-Hulk's there too. She's talking normal now, which, when did we solve that? I can't remember. Did we see her talking bad in the last arc? I don't know. I'm not reading these books, man. Oh, so they stop the train, they get on, there's a bunch of mummies and, Pharaoh stuff, and they're just breaking everybody. There's actually a cool moment I like, and it's just Captain America and Blade talking just about, like, their beliefs and stuff, and Blade's like, it's nice not being the oldest guy on a team for once. I thought that was kind of funny. I did enjoy that moment. And you see that they have these, like, sarcophaguses, and inside sarcophagi? I don't know. And inside the sarcophagus of each individual one is the guys we stole the power from. So there's Iron Fist, there's Doctor Strange, Robbie Reyes is there, and Robbie wakes up, he's like, yo, Moon Knight just stole my Spirit of Vengeance. Like, he just straight up stole that shit. So we gotta find what's going on there. And while that's happening, back in Castle Khonshu, I don't know if that's what it's called, Mephisto comes back because we killed him in the last issue with Mjolnir. And now he comes back and he's ready for vengeance. He's looking like a pirate cowboy type of guy. And we just see we'll get to it later when we get to the end of the book, but there's just like a bunch of incarnations of Mephisto that keep coming back for vengeance. And I like this because Mephisto is more powerful than Khonshu? I mean, I will say it. I don't think that's the story Aaron's telling here, but I would believe that a potential moon god that could just be an extra dimensional being is less powerful than the actual devil. I would believe that wholeheartedly, because I don't think Khonshu should be the most powerful one there. He's only more powerful because of the stuff he took. It's kind of annoying. I think Mephisto's a pretty cool character over Khonshu, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This book is just so much weird stuff going on. First off, the cover I think has Moon Knight with Mjolnir about to kill Thor. Thor's not in this book, and Mark's in it for maybe a couple pages. That's about it. So I don't like that at all. I don't think that's interesting. Then we cut to Tony and Carol still with the Starbrand kid, and Tony's just having like a huge crisis. He's like, I don't know why the Avengers have this kid. We shouldn't have a kid. We're not made to, help kids in any regard. So why is this kid here? I'm not okay with this. I don't want this kid near me. And she's like, what happened to you when you went back in time, Tony? A lot of stuff, apparently. A lot of stuff that I haven't read, and I don't think a lot of people are going to go back and read, so we don't remember or care. And then it's just kind of like, okay, that's great. Then out of nowhere, Moon Knight shows up in the spirit of vengeance. He's looking like a skull. He's like, hi, I'm gonna need the kid for a minute. And you're like, yep, that's great. Tony's like, you're not taking the kid. But then Moon Knight's like, no, it's the only way to stop Mephisto. Because clearly, in this whole situation, Mephisto's the bad guy. Look, but last issue, 34, Mephisto was still in the Hotel Inferno. You literally killed him, and now he's able to escape. So it's technically your fault that he's out of the Hotel Inferno. So maybe if you just left him there, whatever he could have done wouldn't have happened. But then again, he was already out in Ed Brisson's Ghost Rider, and that book got canceled, so I don't know what the hell's going on with Mephisto. But Tony's like, oh, yeah, maybe. And you just get like some dialogue. It's like, well, maybe Tony would have given him the kid to take down Mephisto, and the Starbrand wouldn't be his responsibility anymore. But what a great idea that would have been to see Tony Stark give up a child. It was a bad issue, and I did not enjoy it. Then we cut back to Castle Khonshu. He's killed like a bunch of Mephistos. Their bodies pile up, and T'Challa broke out. So finally something interesting might actually happen next issue where T'Challa's like, I'm going to kill the moon god. I'm straight up murdering this son of a bitch. Like, I'm done with this. This is a stupid arc, and I know it. I'm killing the moon god. I hope that's what happens, because I want this arc to be over. And it really bothers me, too, that they're just already leaning into, we're doing the Phoenix Force next. Like, we got the tease for it, and already we're just like, yay, it's coming, the Phoenix Force. The next powerful thing besides Mjolnir and the Black Panther stuff and the Starbrand. Oh, I'm tired of this book. I want a good Moon Knight story, and I don't think we're going to get that for a long time until his TV show comes out. And even then, I'm excited to see what that could be, but I don't think it's going to be that good. The book, the show I think is going to be great. The book I'm very curious about. So, Avengers number 35, I'm going to give this book a 3 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.
Tsunami Studios.